All right, so we've got another Spider-Man video, of course. So usually I would have my camera recording myself, but I'm gonna try something else today. Just kind of try it differently because who wants to see my face, you know? So, I'm gonna be doing a video today about the story trailer that we got for Marvel Spider-Man 2, and I originally recorded this the day it came out, but unfortunately I was muted and my commentary was lost. So I caved in. I'm like, all right, let me just do it again. Probably not gonna get as many views as it would have if I released it on the day of. But I mean, it's fun to just kind of go in these frames and just kind of look at it. So yeah, so let's see. Let me go back to the beginning right here. This is gonna be like the most unprofessional thing ever, but fuck it. All right, so we're gonna start here. Have a little bit of volume first of all. All right, so yeah, so we start off with this shot with Peter and Harry. They're at their, I'm assuming their school's football field. So this is probably when they're catching up. Pretty much early on, once Harry is released from the vial. And so yeah,
I got a second chance.
He's talking about how, you know, he should be dead. He's probably gonna say like, I'm sorry that I never really told you guys the truth, since we found out sort of behind his back. But I'm gonna assume they're gonna play dumb, and then he's gonna say, "Oh, I'm back." And so yeah, you know, he's like a half a second chance. He's gonna probably go full force with wanting to help people, whether that is with his like mother's research stations or a different way. We have yet to see. But I mean, this looks great. Let me actually kind of move this over here. Yeah, there you go. This scene looks great.
I'm gonna take advantage of that.
And then of course, Peter's new face model looks way better. I was one of the people who actually really did not care about the face change. I think it was like first world problems, but they definitely, I believe, aged his face a bit. Looks different, looks better. He doesn't look as young. Yeah, I mean, it looks amazing.
But I need you with me, Pete. You're gonna heal the world.
Then you have the title card. And then, of course, we've got the two Spider-Men swinging off into the distance. This is probably, I saw some people saying this could be like the opening. Yeah, so they're just kind of swinging off, and this is just showing us more of the locations. Location. And then, of course, so we have this amazing shot of Coney Island's fair. It looks great. Like, this is such a great scenery in any kind of Spider-Man media. Like, it always just works out well. I initially was looking at this and I was thinking like, man, this would make such a good location for a battle with either a Goblin or a Mysterio, since I'm obviously back in the comics, like he usually is a theme park kind of guy. And of course we have a really cool Easter egg right over here on the Ferris wheel. It says Big Wheel, a reference to a super obscure Spider-Man villain. I would kind of love if Peter was like to make a mention, like maybe if you go over here and he has like a conversation kind of mentioning Big Wheel. It's a dumb funny joke, but I love it so much. And again, like this, the vibrance of it looks amazing, especially at late at night.
Guys, this is my best.
And then we have so we got Peter introducing Miles for here, and then we also got Genki to MJ, who looks very different. I think for the better. I really liked her in the original, but I mean, it's like good to change things up, you know. She has a more mature kind of look to her, not only in just like her facial and then also the hair, but also like her clothing. And then of course Harry over here. And then we've got some, I think, it's in a different shot. There's someone who has like a heart Spider-Man glowing shirt.
Harry. Hey, good to meet you.
New job, huh? Still gonna have time for tutoring?
We'll figure it out.
And yeah, so interesting enough, there's been a lot of information that's been coming out, obviously talking about how so Peter, he is currently trying to keep Aunt May's home. This is a place to be able to visit in the game. And so because of that, obviously, it comes bills. He's going to be a teacher, I believe. And so people could make the possibility that maybe Peter hasn't had too much time to do Spider-Man stuff, and he's been more trying to, classic Spider-Man stuff. He's having money problems. He really does not, I'm assuming, does not want to lose the little bit of Aunt May that is left in this world. But this scene, I feel like, is more directly talking about how, like, Miles is, like, obviously he's going to get a little bit jealous because he sees Peter as, like, a big brother, right? And so he's afraid that with Harry back, he might not be able to have enough time to spend with him, but also obviously teach him more stuff because, Miles still isn't, like, I would say 100% ready. Like, he's still learning. He's still pretty new. Also, I like this new kind of outfit that he's wearing. Gone are the plaid days, which the plaid was fine, but... And then we've got... Oh, this is the shot of just Kraven's forces coming into New York.
I didn't know there were bears in these woods.
Okay, so two things here. One, I love that joke. It's just something about Insomniac Spider-Man is his quips. They're funny because they're so stupid. But anyway, so we have this guy here, right? Who obviously could be just like a crony of Kraven in terms of, like, just a different kind of enemy we have to fight. But I have seen people online speculating that this could be a Spider-Man villain that's just under Kraven. And this could be Grizzly from the comics, who he's just literally a dude in a bear costume. I don't know too much about him. He's a wrestler turned supervillain due to his legacy. Interesting. So, I mean, I why not? Like, just add more characters or villains into this game, whether it's just like a one-off. It could maybe be like I think its name in Arkham Origins was the Electrocutioner, kind of like a situation like that, like a very obscure character, but just include them, might as well. And then of course we have this, like, really interesting scenery, which almost looks like a super mall, or like this could be a zoo. I don't know. We've seen this kind of location in different screenshots, and we'll also see it later on in the trailer.
Know there were bears in these woods.
And then, okay, so this is just a small note, but looking at Peter's outfit in his pixelated form, so this, I really love it. So, like, just from here, obviously it's different. It's much more red. There's a lot more white. It's more a sleek version of the PS4 suit. And I think it's just a massive upgrade without a shadow of a doubt. However, from my point of view, from a distance, whenever you're looking at it, it almost gives off a Homecoming, like, Spider-Man suit look. And what I mean by that is the webbing, like, it's not super what's the word I'm looking for? Like, in your face. It's not like with Toby or with Andrew's TASM 2 suit, where, like, the webbings are, like, raised and they're, like, powerful because they're kind of like that dark silver, black. These look like it's like that more painted on strokes that Tom Holland's suits have, and I think I kind of like that change. It's, like, really nice. And then of course we have the web wings. Oh, this looks so great. We have Oscorp Tower over here.
I have another name for you.
And then of course we have Peter talking to MJ, kind of probably going to have her, as before, look into things while he is out and about doing the physical work. And so she's going to be looking up for Kraven, and she was in the Daily Bugle, and I think it's confirmed, yeah, actually it is, that Jay Jameson is going to be returning to the Daily Bugle. So no more Joe Rogan, JJ. We're back to the Daily Bugle, which is going to be kind of, it's interesting, right? Like, I wonder if we will see fights, or not fights, but like disagreements of like MJ like obviously working for the man who does not like Peter, but obviously MJ is on Peter's side. It's just an interesting dynamic that we could maybe see.
Craven. He's here on some kind of hunt.
All right, and then this shot, this is all really nice. Obviously we have like Craven's kind of squad coming in, but then we have this, which lots of theories have been going on about this. This could be either just him with another job trying to get money. This reminds a lot of people of Into the Spider-Verse when Peter, Gwen, and Noir and them snuck into Kingpin's kind of party, and they were kind of just dressing up, kind of go incognito. I've been looking at this. I'm like, I wonder if this, to me, because it's so fancy, it could be one of two things. It could either be a Kingpin kind of party, or I feel like it'd be I feel like it's an Oscorp or Osborn-esque kind of thing. Like, what if maybe Peter got a connection with Harry, and he's just using that to maybe get some intel. I definitely feel like, even though Peter looks miserable here, I definitely feel he will be trying to get some information. And I mean, like, you know, and this could maybe be another way of, this could distance him and Harry, because what if he's using an opportunity from Harry to kind of go behind his back to learn stuff or whatnot. It's like, it's just it could be a potential element that could add more drama to it. Then we have the robotic Craven dogs that we saw Symbiote Spidey fight in the gameplay trailer. Oof. All right, and then yeah, this is great. This confirms that the symbiote is of alien origin. It's not going to be the man-made organic life form, which I'm going to assume makes it not want to eat people. But this is big. This could also be in the intro. This could be a flashback. This is clearly Oscorp most likely finding it. We have this dude right here, which people are speculating could be Kurt Connors before he loses his arm, which makes sense since in Miles Morales and in the ending of PS4 Spider-Man, we see he is like one of the people kind of helping Osborn with said experiments.
No, if you need me, I'm just a call away.
And then, ooh, let me see. Go back. No.
No, if you need me, I'm just a call.
There you go. All right, so then we have probably, I feel like it's going to be a scene that maybe, yeah, I feel like, okay, let me see. I could potentially see Miles wanting to obviously tell Peter, like, you know, I'm here for you. We're partners. Let me help you. Maybe Peter at this point is, I could see this. This has to be later on in the game, right? Like, maybe he just lost the black suit and he kind of doesn't want his friend's help because he feels guilty, right? But I definitely feel like this is like a scene that is needed of these two, the bond.
Wait.
Ooh.
Know what you took from me.
Okay. All right. Well, we got a lot. Okay. So my first reaction after watching this, I was like, who is this? I was so confused. I'm like, is this just some random inmate and Miles is pissed? But no, this is actually Mr. Negative. This is Martin Lee, who looks obviously, I mean, very different because that's what prison will do to you. But man, so yeah, Insomniac confirmed that we're going to be having Miles running into Mr. Negative, Martin Lee, which obviously, if you played the first game, you know his dad died at the first bombing that Lee and the demons initiated, which this could be a very big lesson to Miles. And we never really saw kind of his feelings besides in that game and at that moment. Like, it was never dwelled on, especially even in his game. Like, it was never kind of mentioned. So it's interesting to see potentially, like, what if he just kind of let it go, whatever, and then maybe this attack, which right now it looks like we're at like some kind of docks because we have like a boat propeller right here. We also have Peter over here helping some civilians. And like, what if, you know, Lee does something that's wrong, destroys people, kills And now he's like, okay, no, you need to go. He's in his red and blue suit right now, so maybe this could be maybe early on. I'm not too sure. But I definitely feel like Peter will be helping Miles to not get vengeance on Lee. But I mean, it's very interesting. I was not expecting to see Mr. Negative in this game. And of course, not Ghost Rider. I'm pretty sure this is Wraith, who is Yuri Watanabe. The I think, was she the police commissioner? I believe so. Yeah, I mean, so she's a baddie now. Super interesting. So we have Peter over here, obviously. We have, this isn't Miles. This could be just some, maybe this could be a villain or a inmate that he is trying to save from Yuri's wrath. Oh man, it's gonna be really interesting and tough to see them fight, especially because, like, I don't know too much about Wraith, but I would love to see kind of how she does, because I mean, bro, this woman is standing in fire. Like, that is not normal. I'm really interested.
All Miles talks about is how to be a better Spider-Man.
All right, so then that's a very interesting quote. So I'm assuming Mary Jane, she's talking to Peter and saying how Miles is always just trying to be the best Spider-Man that he can be. So obviously I think Miles is going to be the very good force in this story while Peter loses himself. Which is going to be tough considering, I mean, obviously Miles, he does not really know everything. But he does know that, like, clearly Peter kind of is in the wrong at this point.
How to be a better Spider-Man.
Excuse me. And this one, okay, this shot is super, everyone loves this shot, which I agree. I mean, this is very beautiful. To me, this is art. We have what I'm assuming is either a sunset or sunrise, and we see Peter is talking to which looks to be Rio Morales, which is Miles's mother. Now, this could mean a lot of things. Like, why would Peter be visiting Rio? And also, does Rio know that Peter is, like, Spider-Man? Like, did he tell her? There's a lot of things going on here. I wonder, this can be a lot of things. This could either be Peter visiting her for the Martin Lee situation to maybe get, like, help to kind of help her son, or this could be at the end of the game after Miles has helped him and he feels guilty for him to return to his mother and kind of, like, talk to her about that. I'm not sure. I definitely think, like, this game will be very taxing on Peter's mental health as well as his friendships with all his friends. But I mean, what a beautiful shot. Also, I hope people are saying that the people who said Miles always talks about being a better Spider-Man, people say that is Rio talking. I can't tell. It could be. So hopefully I wasn't wrong on that.
How to help you.
What the hell's going on with Pete?
He's not himself.
Okay, I think it is Rio. Never mind. But yeah, so I mean, Peter is not himself. So we have this horror-looking situation where MJ is hiding from symbiote Spider-Man. And now there's a lot of theories on this. Like, why would MJ be hiding? I do not think Peter would chase MJ to the ends of the earth.
Escape me! I'll chase you to the ends of the earth!
If he was conscious about it. Like, even with the symbiote suit, sure, he's aggressive and angry. I don't think that he would chase to, like, be a bully Maguire, you know? There's a theory that I kind of agree with, which is, what if, with the way Peter is, and he's kind of hunched over and these tentacles are moving his body, what if this is him asleep and the symbiote is taking over his body? Which actually would make sense. I mean, we've seen that before in stuff like Spectacular Spider-Man. I mean, it looks great. Very terrifying. I really wonder what exactly is going to happen, because,
Go help him.
and of course, we have Miles kind of breaking into, I believe, looks like just like this Craven mansion. I mean, we have these, obviously the goons here, but we've got these, like, oh my god, hunted animal heads on the the walls here. He's got a zebra right here. Decor, very, very good. Of course, sound makes the symbiote weak. Good kind of representation of that with symbiote versus lizard, which I mean makes me think of the Spider-Man 3 game. Craven. And then of course we got very big TASM 2 vibes with Harry. With like him. Oh my god, please go back. Oh my god. Please. There you go. You know, Harry progressively getting worse while the game continues. I wonder if this could mean maybe, what if, because the symbiote is with Peter, does that mean that Harry now is dying without it? And what if Peter doesn't want to give it for whatever reason? That's interesting. We see kind of this like concussion blast with the symbiote suit. Again, this is like the almost museum / zoo-esque location, which looks awesome. And then the same scenery with the blue and red lights with MJ hiding. She sees something and she's shocked. I don't know what it could be. Honestly, maybe. Of course I gotta cough when I'm recording. Jesus. Maybe I saw someone saying, what if Peter killed someone? I don't know. I'm assuming it's gonna be something very lore important. And then we have Miles' concussion blast, which looks great. Okay, and then awesome. We have Harry and Norman. I'm assuming this could be before or after he bonds with the symbiote. So this could be him going into it for the first time, or after, when he was attached to it. Someone did kind of bring up, it is interesting, like how do they take off this suit? Like they have to have some way to take it off, which could make Venom mad. And then of course we have the Harry money shot of, you're a fraud, Spider-Man.
You're a fraud, Spider-Man! We're going to heal the world.
And then of course we have Tony Todd's Venom reiterating what Harry said at the beginning of the trailer, saying we are going to heal the world. Obviously this trailer is very heavily hinting that Harry could be Venom. Now, personally, I feel like that means it's not going to be him, because I feel like Insomniac is very good with like spoilers. Like we did not know about Doc Ock at all in PS4. I doubt they would give away this spoiler. So I mean, who knows? Maybe it could be Peter. I don't know. I'm very interested to see. And of course, look at that Venom, man. Oh. God, look at, he looks so great. And then these are Kraven's forces, so obviously I doubt this is Kraven unless he's been taken over. Because I mean, bro, wasting your money, right? But yeah, money shot of Venom, and then that's the end. I was very much rambling in this. I apologize. My first take was way better, but unfortunately I don't have it. But yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video about it. And hopefully you guys all enjoyed. Maybe you guys took something from it. I would love to hear people's opinions about this trailer. Maybe some theories you've got. Something I missed. Because I mean, I'm sure I missed. There's gotta be something I missed. But yeah, man, I mean, I'm a big Spider-Man fan. Super excited to play this game. I'm going to continue to cover anything that comes out of it. We obviously got the PS5 Spider-Man 2 decals as well as the controller. And yeah, that's going to be the end of today's video. I greatly appreciate it. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you all later.